Hey everyone, coaches, parents, and everyone else, thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to MIST. I'm Coach Nikita, and this is lesson number 12. Let's talk about 3 things that adults look for when signing up for a class that might also apply to the children. Number 1, it is fun. Is the class fun? Now, I'm also looking for that. Like, if I'm looking to sign up for a class and trying to go somewhere, that's the first thing I want to see. Is like, is it fun? Can I enjoy the class? Like, and I'm sure the kids want the same. I mean, we're not different, just a little bit taller. 2, is it social? Okay, so they're looking for social aspect. Probably, get together after class, maybe somewhere, get each other's phone number and play, maybe at a public park or whatever. Now, with regards to kids, how does it work? The social aspect. Now, with the younger kids, I think they're more connected to the coach. So the coach has to be really, fun and interactive. They're trying to build some connection with you. Obviously, they don't know you. The coach is usually tall, big, hairy, and what are you gonna do, right? It's very scary for the children. It's the job of the coach to be able to present themselves as a person who likes them and builds some type of relationship. What can be done? Like, you gotta say things, good things, only good things. Okay, you cannot say negatives. Okay. It doesn't matter which group it is, especially when you're first coming into a new facility. So for me, that's a lesson I've learned just recently, and I was never aware of this, even though I've been in the business for a little bit, not as long as other coaches out there. But this is a news to me that even though it's been out there, I didn't know this. But when you go to a new facility, the first thing you should be doing is, you want to have the kids enjoy you. Just, are you fun? Are you sociable? Are you likable? They're not looking for your techniques. Like, they're not going to learn from you until maybe a year afterwards. And who knows, maybe it's not enough. So, but for me, as a competitive coach, I'm like, okay, you got a problem, we got to fix this. Okay, I don't like this. Because I see this. And what's interesting is that even though I don't say it right away, like that, obviously, I do it in a different approach. But I do say, like, that's no good, So some coaches might say, okay, that's really bad. You don't want to say that ever. And now I'm starting to understand, what, maybe that's a good thing. You don't really want to say such bad things, or not bad things, but more like such negative things. So I'm starting to divert my attention more to the positives as opposed to the negatives. Now, the last thing is improvement. So it's a third thing on the list for the adults. I'm not sure about the kids, but let's just say it is. It's improvement, and that's a third on the list, and that's obviously technique, everything else, blah blah blah. But what I want to drive the point is that when you go out with your athletes, or as a coach or someone else, they gotta like you, and it's gotta be fun. That's the first 2 things. Okay, everything else, improvement happens afterwards because they don't know you. And maybe if you haven't been introduced properly, like, okay, you're this big shot from this and this and this country, and you have these qualifications, and you've worked with, hundreds of players, professionals, blah blah blah. But if you just come in as a nobody and nobody introduces you, and all of a sudden you start to try and change something, they're gonna shut you down. The kids, the parents, and the community, everyone. So be careful out there. You really wanna steer clear off of that path. Okay, first, make sure you're fun, likable, enjoyable, you're approachable, sociable, amiable. I mean, whatever. Develop relationships, friendships, any connection through any means, talking, phone, email, any other social media stuff, whatever it is that you want to do. That's how you start first, and make sure it's a positive one. It has to be positive. The first approach is positive. Okay, I cannot stress this enough. I want to drive home the point of this, that if you first your son or daughter has to like you as a coach, because it's maybe a little bit different compared to you as a parent. And who knows, maybe they're coming out and thinking, okay, he's gonna put on his coaching hat again, and who knows what's gonna happen. So you want to make sure that that if you do put on the coach's hat, it's an enjoyable experience for them. That's what you want. All right, so those three things: fun, social, and improvement. Remember them, work with them, and this was lesson number 12. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next time.